Bruh, we really got Guillermo del Toro directing a Frankenstein movie on Netflix before GTA 6. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Before we get started, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when I post new content. You can follow me as well on X, on Instagram, and on Rumble. I post all of these videos simultaneously on those channels at 9 a.m. Pacific time every Saturday. Okay, so apparently Guillermo del Toro is a huge Frankenstein fan and wanted to make this movie for a long time. Understandably so. Mary Shelley's novel is a classic, one of the most well-known pieces of fiction and literature ever made. It's really a fantastic book. It's been made into movies, like a lot of different movies, spin-off movies like Bride of Frankenstein. You obviously have Young Frankenstein, which is a very classic Mel Brooks comedy, a legendary film in itself. And this is a story that has been told. So if you're going to do this, you need to do something interesting. And I'm a big fan of Guillermo. GDT has made some of my favorite movies. I've talked about extensively on this channel that Blade 2 on DVD is the single most rented home release I've ever had the pleasure of doing back when you rented DVDs from stores or you got them on Netflix and they got shipped to you. RIP Blockbuster Video, RIP Hollywood Video, and special shout out to Hastings, which was a video chain in Albuquerque that has now gone out of business, as all video stores did. And that's where I rented Blade 2 repeatedly. I don't know why I didn't just buy the movie. Eventually I did, but I just kept renting it over and over again because I loved it so much. And this is a great adaptation of Frankenstein. There are some liberties taken with the story, as there always are with movies like this. Jacob Elordi plays the creature, and he's really great. This is a very physical role, almost exclusively for most of it. The creature does eventually have some pretty extensive dialogue, but for the most part, most of this is all just like physical action and him saying Victor over and over again, which is actually kind of like a really important part of the story. Mia Goth as the love interest is really, really good here. They do kind of like build this very strong relationship between her and the creature, which is very different and unique. And there's some really interesting things going on with that, which I thought was cool. It is very like jarring if you know the history of the book. And so, yeah, performances here are fantastic. The movie starts off with the creature just absolutely wrecking this ship to get after Victor, and it's awesome. And it's very much like a Guillermo del Toro thing. As soon as the movie started, I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly who's directing this movie. I know exactly what he wants to do with it, and let's go. And he really does like nail the style and the atmosphere. This is kind of a movie that like, yeah, this is definitely something that's in his bag and you would love to see him make. And he really does a great job with the material. And there obviously is a lot of material from a classic like this. Mia Goth is really good. Christoph Waltz as her uncle, who like kind of finances Frankenstein's science projects. He's great. He's great in everything, and has like his own little twist to the story that's going on here. This movie is also like pretty friggin' gory and violent and not like over the top, but it also doesn't shy away from any of that stuff, which I think is really interesting, particularly regarding like Victor's experiments and how all of that is done and how he proceeds to bring this creature to life. And of course, the whole thing really has to hinge and hang on the performance of the lead actor, right? Whoever you get to play Victor Frankenstein is going to have to basically control the movie from a performance standpoint. And after seeing this, I don't know if Oscar Isaac is the guy. I really want to wait like 6 months and then barrel through this again, because I think his performance, the performance that he gives, is really good. I just don't know if there was a better one out there from somebody else. So I don't think he's definitely not bad in this role. I'm just not sure if he's the guy. I reserve my right to decide that later on, and I probably will. So I think that's the only part of the movie that I hesitate to like recommend glowingly is like, is he really the best guy for the role? Does he fit? He does the best with what he has for sure. But yeah, that's the only question mark I have about this movie. Otherwise, it's great, looks great, sound design, music, characters, acting, direction, cinematography. It's all a banger. Love Frankenstein. If you have Netflix, definitely check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next Saturday, as always, at 9 a.m.